Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Nation of Realism on YouTube.com. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. If you want to hear realism, then this is the place to be. If you don't like hearing realism, and if you don't like hearing other people's opinions, then this is not the right page or channel for you to be on. Navigate yourself to another channel and hear some other false shit. But that's that out of the way. This video is about the comparison between Little Mix and Stooshe. So here's my take on two of the most popular girl groups in the UK right now. First off, musical wise, both groups kind of have that unique look, that old school vibe that you rarely see from girl groups these days, which makes them stand out in so many ways, and that is where the admiration and respect kicks in. Even though some may say that Stooshe are trying to be like the next TLC after doing a cover of their song Waterfall, which was a big hit back in the 90s. But I personally think that Stooshe is more of an experimental group rather than just another pop group that people like to label them as, which is just ignorant to say the least. Whereas Little Mix are more pop and little R&B, so to speak. But the style was just so unique and originative from Little Mix that their teamwork and dedication draws a lot of attention to fans of all ages, because that is where they have more advantage and recognition more than Stooshe. But Stooshe, on the other hand, they have kept that realism and prolific side that cannot be denied. The charismatic figure and uniqueness is what draws a lot of different audiences from around London and the rest of the UK, just like Little Mix in those fields. But the only difference between Little Mix and Stooshe is that Stooshe, when they sing in their song, you know how a lot of UK singers, past and present, they all have that, American-like sort of common voice every time they sing a song, which leaves a lot of people confused, like certain people anyway, which isn't really that original, if you ask me. But Stooshe, on the other hand, they have kept themselves and their content real from the get-go. In fact, they are the most unique, stylish girl groups since the 80s and early 90s. Because in this day and age, you don't hear a lot of UK singers keep their accents maintained and real when they sing a song. They have to put on a fake American accent to put themselves over, which in my book isn't the way to go. If you're a singer and you're not American, it is very important to keep your music as a whole original, because people ain't going to take you seriously and you're going to be taken for a joke. So that's that right there. Little Mix personal wise, well, coming from a person who has met both groups in the past, personally Little Mix are pretty cool. I mean, Jade is a pretty nice person. She interacts with her fans, she smiles, she cares a lot for her fans and takes her time with fans. Perry, on the other hand, she's another nice person. She goes over and talks to her fans, has a little chit chat, mingles with them. She's pretty much just like Jade, professional and charming. Jessie, she's a nice girl too, even though she has her little mood swings from time to time. She's alright, and sometimes, she's very selective with who she wants to approach and stuff. But at the end of the day, she's actually a cute person. I know we are all human beings and everyone's different, but that's just life. It is what it is. Things can get real tough when you're in the music industry, with mood swings. That all can occur, and the mental state of an individual can have an impact on a person's livelihood. So we just have to accept the fact that people act the way they act for a reason. It's not our place for us to judge other people. You know what I'm saying? Leave that all to God. Besides, Jessie is a warrior and she has risen above hate. That is why she's doing her thing and being a winner. Leanne, well, she's such a real person and professional at the same time. Even though she does have her good and bad moments, when she's at work, she makes time for her fans and treats them like friends. But at the same time, there might be some people that she may not be too keen on, but she still goes out her way and approaches them in a professional manner anyway. And I know not everyone's going to like you and whatnot, but once again, they're just human beings who has good and bad days, just like the rest of us. But it's all good. But it's always good for a celebrity to be professional, because it's a lot easier for them to slip up and receive bad press from the media and the public. But overall, Little Mix are just getting used to the fame and stardom and everything else that has been handed to them. Now, Stooshe, well, they are just so down to earth. I mean, when I met them, they were so lovely and they greeted me just like a new friend. Like someone who I met at school for the very first time. They are so connected to their fans that they treat them like friends too. And there was an interview where Karis said that she and the group sees their fans as people and not just another face or money signs or even beneath them. And they don't care who you are. You know, they will talk to you, they take pictures with you, sign autographs, and they don't discriminate on a person because of their age, race, sex, disability, etc., etc. As long as you are a fan and a supporter of theirs, they will connect with you the way you connect with them. So overall, Stooshe are very friendly and dedicated to what they do and care so much about their fans, because they know without the fans, there would be no Stooshe, there would be no Karis, there would be no Courtney, there would be no Alexandra. So just to wrap this whole thing up, in a nutshell, Little Mix in terms of popularity, energy and connection wise are more superior in those fields because of smashing through X Factor and the energy they put in their music and live performances. Plus, they've connected to fans internationally. So Little Mix they are behind One Direction because they have made so much noise in so little time, which is only a sign of things to come for Little Mix if they continue to break down walls, which they're currently doing. Stooshe, realism, style and personality wise are a lot better because Stooshe, Courtney, Karis and Alexandra keeps themselves original with what they do. They are creative with their unique style and mixed genres that they perfect like no other these days, and they are personally loyal to their fans and appeal to a different audience, which will get them far in the future. So basically, Little Mix and Stooshe have some form of similarities, but are both unique in different ways, which builds up the competition to another level between the two groups. Anyway, let me know what you think of Little Mix and Stooshe. Feel free to express your opinions in the comment section below. Rate, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I know there'll be some marks on here, you know, that will complain about, you know, certain errors that Little Mix and Stooshe may have, but people got to realize that they're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. They're just human beings just like us. You know what I'm saying? We're bound to make mistakes. We all have flaws. We all have certain things that we cannot do. But we just have to try and do the best we can. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't like hearing other people's opinions, if you don't like, you know, people telling it like it is, then this ain't the right channel for you. You know, you can navigate to another page and hear some false hope, some, you know, fake shit or whatever. Because I am the nation of realism and I tell it like it is. And if you don't like it, tough luck. So, you know, thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know what you think of Little Mix and Stooshe. And in regards to what I said, I've said my bit. Now, I'm waiting to hear yours. Anyways, stay blessed. Peace.